Okay, here we go with round 2 of the grindhouse scenario in the Zombicide game. When we left them last, all the survivors were holed up in this room together, ready to kick some ass. So without further ado, let's start. So we start with Amy this time. She's now got her new katana. So what she's going to do is, first of all, she's going to attack this zombie. Now she gets 2 dice and she's got to get a 4 or more to take out this zombie. So let's see what she can do. 5 and a 3, so she got him with the 5. So that zombie is dead. So that's one of her actions done. She's still got 2 more actions. Second action, she's going to move into this room and she's going to attack again with her third action. Now she could take out both of these zombies. If she gets both dice over 4, they're both gone. So she's only got 1. So another one has gone. That is Amy's go over, but we must knock her up 2, and she's now in the yellow. Because she's in the yellow, she gets the yellow, find it, here it is. She gets another action. So as well as a free move action, she also has 1 extra action. And what I would do is I'll place this on here to remind myself that she's got it. So potentially she could have 5 actions now. So that's Amy's go over. We now move down to Nick. Now Nick has got a fire axe and he's got half of the Molotov. So what Nick is going to do, his first action, she's going to move into here and he's going to shoot this zombie. No, can't shoot. He's going to use his fire axe. Gets 1 dice. He's got to get 4 or more. So he's got 2 chances of taking this one out. He's missed on his first one, so he's going to try for his second one, and he's only got a 1. So he's got nothing. So it's not looking too good for Nick there. We now move down to Wanda. Wanda can do 2 zones in one go, but she's not going to, obviously. She has a pistol. So she's going to move in here and she's going to shoot for her second action, shoot this zombie, and she gets 1 dice to get 4 or more. She's missed, creates a bit of sound. So she's going to have her third and final action to shoot again, and she's got a 1. So this isn't looking good. We're all bunching up in there now, and we've only got 2 people to go. We've got El Cholo, who is next. Now this zombie can attack on its go, so we've got to wipe him out. So El Cholo, 1 move is going in. His second action is he's going to attack. Now he gets 2 dice and he's got to get a 4 or more. So he's got 2 chances of taking this out. He's missed. This is his last go. He's got a 6 and a 2. So he's finally done it. So that zombie has gone. And he moves 1 up on his experience. So that's all of his actions over. We just have Josh left, and Josh has a crowbar. Oh, decisions. Okay, what Josh is going to do is he's also going to move in here and he's going to search. Because there's no zombies in that room, he can search. and he gets a sawn off shotgun. So that was his second move. First move was to go in, second move was to search. So his third action, he's going to shoot the sawn off shotgun, and he's going to shoot it into this room. Now there's two here, so you can potentially take them both out. Because he's shooting into this room, it doesn't affect any of the heroes in this room. If he was shooting in this room, shooting a zombie in here, then he would have to target the survivors, but he isn't. He's targeting one zone away, so that's why he doesn't affect any of the survivors. So he's got one chance to get a 3 or more here, and he's only got one. So he's taken out one of them, and it's created even more noise. And more importantly, he's up the rung. And that completes the survivor's second go. Not very good for him. Needed to take out a couple more of those zombies. So it's now the zombie phase, and they're all pretty bunched up in here. So obviously they can't attack yet, but they can move in. And we'll move this one. That's their movement phase over. It's now spawning phase. So we spawn up there. Don't forget, Amy is on yellow. So whatever the yellow one is, it's 3 walkers. Ugh. So that's not good. So 3 walkers have now spawned. And now on this zone, it's only 1 walker, so that's okay. That's what we want down here. We don't want too many appearing down here yet. So that is the end of the zombie phase. So we just do a clear up phase, which basically just get rid of the sound markers. Don't really need to put the sound markers in this scenario, because they're either going to go towards what they can see or those sound there. And we move this down to Nick, because Nick is next to go. So we'll start straight away with Nick. Now he has a fire axe. He's got 2 zombies in the room, 3 zombies in the room with him. So he's got 3 chances of killing these zombies. And the fire axe is 1 dice to get 4 or more. So he's going to use all 3 of his actions to attack these zombies. Missed. 1 gone. Only 1. So that's not too good from Nick. So Nick has finally got a kill on the sheet. He's up to 1. So next to go is Wanda, and she has a pistol. Now, because she's aiming at a monster in here, she doesn't target them. She targets them, sorry. What I said in the last video was if they were shooting in this room, then they'd have to target each of the figures, but they don't. If you're targeting something 1 zone away, then you have to do it in an order of survivor first, walker, runner, walker, fatty, abomination, runner. But if you're all in the same zone, no matter what weapon you're shooting with, you are only targeting the zombies, because you're there up close with them. So that is what she's going to do now. She's got 3 actions. So the first one is she's going to shoot. She gets 1 dice to get 4 or more. Gone. 1 zombie's gone. I'll put the sound tokens in just so you can see them in action. Second action, to shoot again. She missed it. Third action, 2, so she's missed. She's only managed to kill one of those zombies. We now move on. Oh, it does help if I put her experience up. I'll go over that shooting again at the end of this go. Next we have El Cholo. El Cholo has got 3 chances of taking out this zombie. So he's got 2 dice and he's got to get 4 or more. A 1 and a 4. He's done it. So that zombie has gone. And I'll just add this while I'm here. It's up to 2. So he's got 2 more actions. The question is, does he take him out or not? He's not going to. He's going to move into there. And he's going to search. Bag of rice. So that's no good for him. Right, that's El Cholo over. Got 2 left, Josh and Amy. So Josh is going next. Josh has got a sawn off shotgun and a crowbar. So with his sawn off, he's going to range attack these. And he's got 2 dice to get a 3 or more. So he could potentially take out 2 here. He's got a 3, so he's taken out 1. Second action to shoot again. Second action, because it's a sawn off shotgun, he has to reload. So he's going to reload it. Third action is to shoot again. He's got 2 3s, which means bang, both gone. Shot twice, so it's 2 noise tokens. Now with the sawn off shotgun, that one, it takes an action to reload. When you finish your go, it automatically reloads, so you don't have to reload it, use an action on your next go to reload it. It's automatically done it. So that was his 3 actions. We now move on to Amy. And what Amy is going to do, 1 action to move there, second action, destroy the spawn zone. Now you can only destroy the spawn zone if there's no zombies in that room. You cannot do it until the zombies are gone. So that is that spawn zone gone. So first objective reached, and all the zombies are gone. Now I'll go over the shooting again just to make it clear. I'll use one of my spare figures. Okay, just say Phil here has got a ranged weapon of 0 or 1. Now if he's shooting, I'll put another figure in there, if he's shooting 1 zone away, he has to state that he's shooting in there. He only targets, everything in that zone. So if you had a survivor and a zombie and he's shooting a ranged weapon, he'd have to target him first, then him. So if he had 2 dice and he needed a 4 to kill a zombie, and he threw 2 5s, he'd hit Ned with one of them, so he'd he'd get a wound, and the other one would hit him. If he threw a 2 and a 5, the 5 would hit Ned and the 2 would bounce off the zombie. So it's always the highest one always goes for the first figure. If the zombie was in this room and he used his ranged weapon to shoot, because they're in the same room, he can actually target the zombie. So he would only hit the zombie with those dice, not Doug. Doug would be safe. So that is the shooting rule. If you're shooting more than one zone away, so if there's one zone, 2 zones or 3 zones, you specify which zone you're shooting into, and then you have to go through that rule. Survivor, Walker, Fatty, Abomination, and then Runner. That is the order you have to do it in. The only exception to this is if he's got a rifle with a scope, he can actually say who he is shooting at. So I hope that that has clarified that for you. That is the way you do the shooting. For the hand-to-hand combat, if you've got, it's all melee, so it's always going to be in the same zone. So if you have 2 zombies in there and you needed a 5 or more to hit them, 2 5s would kill 2 zombies. You're not assigning both dice to one figure. That's actually accounting for 2 figures. So if you had 3 zombies in there, obviously 2 hits would only kill off 2 of them. Okay, so if you've got any questions about that, don't hesitate to ask, and I'll try and clarify it a bit more for you. But I think that's pretty much clarified that rule. So that was the end of Amy's go. We've now got the zombies go, so let's get back to the game. Figures are just going to move. That's just going to stay there because she can hear that noise, so she's not really bothered about it too much. These are just going to move around. Actually, no, they can hear that noise, so the zombies will automatically move towards it. So that's the nearest way. That spawn zone is gone, so it's just this spawn zone left, and we have no, I've done it, haven't I? I've done the move zone because I was talking about other thing. It threw me off, so I don't need to do it because I've seen what that one was. I'll put it in the middle of the pile. Sorry about that. Got carried away there. I've already done the spawning zone. So that is it. Just clear up. Get rid of these sound tokens, and move this down to Wanda because she will be going next. So, there you go. End of phase. I think I did the spawning zone on that. I'll check back on my video, and if I didn't do the actual spawn with that and the movement, I will rectify it in the next video. Because I was talking about the shooting, I lost track of where I was. So until turn number 4, thanks for watching, and please join me for the next video.